Number 24, Ariana South, playing center field. Number 17, Grayson Dowdy, playing left field. Number 18, Monica Moore, your flex for tonight. The rest of the James Monroe players, number 22, Gracie Carter. Number 34, Skylar Clarkson. Number 10, Carolyn Clarkson. Number 11, McKenna Wickline. And number 6, Mariah Moore. And now for your Lady Spartan softball team. Starting off, number 1, playing center field, Reagan Klein. Number 21, playing second base, Allie Martin. Number 11, Kenna Collins, your shortstop for tonight. Number 20, behind the plate, Campbell Bundy. Playing right field, number 24, Haley Heaster. Number 30, Liz Wooding, your DP for tonight. Number 22, playing first base, Jenna Groves. Number 12, playing third base, Haley Byers. Playing left field, number 3, Sydney Norman. And your pitcher for tonight, number 13, Emily Pauls. The rest of the Lady Spartans, number 4, Paige Totten. Number 9, Nora Ambler. Number 6, Maddie Wellman. Number 16, Maddie Baker. Number 2, Bailey Birchfield. Number 14, Lacey Patriacca. And number 18, Bailey Cleggan. And now, if we could all stand for the national anthem. Like to remind everybody that the ladies.
All right. The Greenbrier Valley Channel would like to welcome everybody out there watching this contest between the James Monroe Mavericks and the Greenbrier East Spartans. Spartans had a great win over Oak Hill the other night. Nail biter till about the 4th inning, I believe. And then the Spartans started pulling away with some big plays. Teams are warming up. Talk amongst the players. We've done the lineup, the national anthem, and we are ready to play ball just as soon as these girls are ready and the officials give them the signal. We have a batter coming to the box. Looks like it's going to be number 1, Peyton Griffith, to lead off for the Mavericks tonight. Our pitcher for tonight for the Greenbrier East Spartans is going to be number 13, Emily Powles. And behind the plate is going to be Campbell Bundy. Kenna Collins will play short. Haley Byers on third. Jenna Groves on first. That'll round up the infield lineup for the Spartans. We've got Haley Heaster, Reagan Klein, and Sydney Norman in the outfield. And here comes the first batter, Peyton Griffith.
Up to bat for the Lady Mavericks, number 1, Peyton Griffith.
And I'm in the press box here tonight, accompanied by Angie Martin. Here comes the first pitch of the game. Fowles get set. Fouls it off. Griffith fouls down just behind the third baseline. A little early on that pitch. Back in the box, Griffith eyeballing the pitcher like she wants one right down the pipe. A little bit high. 1-1's the count. Emily sizing her batter up again. Digging in. Here it comes. Strike. Outside corner. Beautiful. Third pitch. 1-2's the count. Griffith fouls that one off. Still 1-2 the count. And Griffith, being the leadoff batter, has pretty good success rate of getting on base. Another foul ball. She's got that thing surrounded now. Fowles gets a call from the dugout. There comes her windup. Outside. 2-2's the count. Right to the pitcher, misses it. And she is out at first base on a very close call. I would hate to be an official on first base having to make that call. That was a close one. Nonetheless, one out. Shea Wickline up to bat for the Mavericks. And she's a lefty. She's showing bunt. Going to pull back. Swing and a miss. 0-1's the count. Wickline tried to pull the corners in, showing that fake bunt. There's a strike. 0-2's the count. She's way behind. Powell's kicking the dirt, trying to make herself a little bit better landing zone out there when she launches that pitch. And 3 strikes, and she's out.
Next up, bat for Monroe Mavericks, number 21, Chloe Burt.
2 away. Spartans off to a great start. Chloe Burt up to bat for the Mavericks, and she's brought her LXT. Louisville Sluggers making a killing on these softball players. Ball high and outside. Emily Baitner with that outside pitch. Burt didn't fall for that one. Powell's pitch. Deep center field. Gets behind Reggie for a double. So Burt gets on base with a double to deep center.
Up to bat, number 4, Riley Thomas.
Klein just couldn't get there in time on that one. They get up in the air and the wind's blowing here at Spartan Field, and it's kind of hard to judge where that ball's going to fall the way the wind's blowing. Riley Thomas up to bat for the Mavericks. There's your pitch. Bundy, good stop. And dares her to run. One ball, no strikes. Outside pitch, 2 balls. 2-0. Mavericks, 1 runner in scoring position. Right to second base, under the glove, on base, and the runner scores. So Burt will come home. Thomas is on first. And she hit a hot one to second base.
Up to bat, number 2, Peyton Street.
Peyton Street up to bat. We'll call her the cleanup batter today. It looks like she's got what appears to be one of the new Easton Ghost bats. And let's see what she does with it. In my opinion, it's a little too chilly to be using a $500 or $600 bat, but I'm glad I didn't have to buy that one. We got a ball. 1-0's the count. Peyton Street. We've got a timeout. Pitcher forgot to tie her shoe. They're having a big discussion about it. All right, Powell's is ready. Street's in the box. Campbell ready for the pitch. And that one drops just in the grass. Overthrows third base. And the runner's going to score. Street slides into third, and she's a safe. And the Spartans having a little bit of trouble in the field today, seeing the ball or reading the ball in the wind. I'm not sure what's going on.
0, Evie Canterbury.
That wind is changing directions about every 20 seconds. And when they get up that high, the wind carries them. Canterbury up to bat for the Mavericks. Evie Canterbury. Looks like she's got a strawberry lemonade bat. The outside pitch. Ball 1. So Mavericks, 2 outs, runner on third. Canterbury up to bat. Piles digs in. Here comes a pitch. And it is a beauty. Swing and a miss. 1-1's a count. One to second base. Easy toss to first, and that'll end that. So not too much suffering. Only 2 runs scored after a couple errors in that inning. And we're going to take a quick break while they swap fields. This is Roger Bennett with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Stay tuned.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
One-Way Towing, the source for all of your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
All right, here we go. We've got number 33, Shea Wickline, behind the plate. Briley Thomas will be your pitcher. And number 1, Reagan Klein steps in the box. Oh, Reggie. Let's see what Reggie's going to do today. She's looking to bunt. Fouled it off. Looks like she might have been stabbing at that one instead of being patient, waiting on the ball. What do you think, Ange?
I think so.
Thank you for agreeing with me. I love being right. The only time I'm right is when I'm here. When I'm home, I'm wrong. All right, Thomas. Bounces one about 4 feet off in front of the plate in the dirt. Might have been trying to use a little strategy of kicking the dirt in the eyes. We don't know. They do things different, Monroe County. Thomas with the pitch. Reggie hits one to second base. Easy toss, and there's your first out. As close as that was, she still almost beat that. She is fast as greased lightning. All right, up to bat, number 21, Allie Martin. I had a brief discussion with Allie before the game and asked her if she remembered where the fence was. She said, "What fence?" I knew I was in trouble at that point.
Allie Martin.
She hits one. That's a fair ball down the first base line. Right fielder falls down, and she'll make it a double. So Allie Martin get things started here for the Spartans. Number 11, Kenna Collins up to bat. Kenna's kind of a utility player, shortstop, outfielder, and also pitcher. Does well at all positions she's put at. The only position that Kenna really does not like is catcher.
Number 11, Kenna Collins.
Let's see what Collins does here today. She's got her new expensive bat. And that was a strike, and she didn't like it. 0-1. Kick in the dirt. Kind of fixing her launch pads, what I call it. And here we go. That one's in the dirt. Inside, 1-1's a count. Allison looking to steal third. I told her if she would just hit it over the fence, she wouldn't have to run hard. She didn't take my advice. Collins fouls one off towards the home dugout. 1-2's the count. Collins going to have to guard that plate now. Thomas is going to try to bait her with a pitch here and send her back to the dugout. Here comes Collins. And she strikes out. That's 2 outs. Campbell Bundy up to bat. Allie on an island out there at second base. Thomas ready to pitch the ball. Campbell steps in the box. Inside, almost clips the kneecaps.
Up to bat, number 20, Campbell Bundy.
Campbell adjusts her gloves. She's ready. Thomas, here comes a pitch. Inside again. Ball 2. Another ball. And this is the pitch you never swing at. 3 balls, no strikes. You better not swing. At this point in the ball game, a walk is a hit. A walk is a hit. And she swung. 3-1's a count. And you hadn't had a rule when there's 3 balls, you don't swing at the next pitch. That's what I was thinking it was. Kind of unwritten, and she gets a base. Another inside pitch. Thomas having a little bit of trouble finding the plate. Runners, first and second. And we got number 16, Maddie Baker, coming in as a courtesy runner for the catcher. So Campbell will go back to the dugout. Runners on first and second. Haley Heister up to bat. Wickline behind the plate, ready to receive Thomas's pitch. Swing and a miss for Heister. 0-1. And she was swinging for the fence that time. Foul ball. 0-2. She found part of it. She's hoping to give the rest of it a ride on this pitch. And here's a wind-up, the pitch. Heister held off of that one, 1-2. One and two's the count. We got runners on 1 and 2. Ball high, 2-2. You got Martin and Baker going to hit me home. Another ball. Counts full. Heister, hungry to hit. And a walk. So Heister will take a bag. That brings up Liz Wooding. She's in a cleanup role right now with bases loaded, 2 outs. This is where you can become a hero real quick.
Up to bat, number 30, Liz Wooding.
So Wooding's in the box. High ball. Allie Martin wanting to steal home like it's an expensive sports car. Ball in the dirt in front of the batter. They're trained to get out of the way of these balls a little bit too much. I believe you take one for the team. That's a run here. Got to sacrifice, ladies. Got to sacrifice. Thomas, wind up. Pitch. Oh, and she gives it a ride. That's a base hit. 2 runners will score, possibly 3. Wooding will go to second. Heister's going to score. Wooding goes to third. 3 RBI triple for Liz Wooding. And that's how you come back. 2 outs. What a rally with Jenna Groves. Let's keep that mojo going here. All right, we are going to have a little conference there at the pitcher's mound. Coach ain't liking what he's seeing. And we'll play a little Jeopardy music, which is very fitting. There's nothing in softball like a 2-out rally. Am I right, Angie? Thank you for agreeing with me. She is. Her favorite word today is absolutely. And when I ask her a question, that's what I want. We've got Carter umping behind the plate tonight. And Randall in the field. All right, let's see what Jenna Groves can do, number 22 for the Spartans. She steps in the box and crowding the plate somewhat. Maybe she's anticipating that outside pitch. And she pops it up. It's going to be back behind right field. Jenna Groves, an RBI for her. Wooding will score. So the Spartans on somewhat of a rally here. Haley Byers up to bat for the Spartans. Going through the lineup pretty quick. She is stepping in the box.
Haley Byers.
Haley's looking to get a hit.
Show's over.
Swing and a miss for Byers. That inside pitch. Now, Thomas has thrown a lot tonight. And there was a strike, and she didn't like it. 0-2's the count. And swing. And a miss, and that'll end it for the Spartans. The score now is 4-2. Spartans up by 2. This is Roger Bennett with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We'll see you in a few.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Rinnai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
All right, we're back. They've thrown the ball around. Pitchers threw a few warm-up pitches, and here comes number 36, Elia Clarkson.
36, Elia Clarkson.
Correction, it's Aaliyah Clarkson. Spelled differently. And she gives one a ride. It's going to touch down between center and right field for a base hit to start the Mavericks off. Number 24, Ariana South is coming up to bat.
Up to bat. Number 24, Ariana South.
And we've got a runner for the first baseman. That's number 8, Monica Moore.
Is number 8, Monica Moore.
Foul ball with no swing. Ariana South talking to the coach. Here comes Powles with the pitch. That's 0-2. She's going to have to swing away now. I think she's learning how to bunt. Got that LXT. She'll have to swing now. And swing and a miss. One away now. Runner on first.
Next up to bat, number 17, Gracie Dowdy. Grayson Dowdy.
Grayson Dowdy. Steps in the box. Powles with the pitch. Throw down, good throw down. First pitch was a ball. Dowdy looked to bunt the last time. Let's see if she does the same thing this time. She does, and it's a ball. A passed ball. And Moore will go to second. So a runner in scoring position, 1 out. 2-0's count. Powles didn't like the way the dirt was arranged at the pitcher's mound. Makes a few adjustments, and she's ready to pitch again. Show and bunt. 3-0's a count. And she'll take her base. Runners on first and second. Peyton Griffith back up to bat for the Mavericks. Runners on 1 and 2. Griffith up to bat. Powles threw 4 straight balls on the last batter. Let's see if she finds her groove here, and she does. She was thrown out. 2 away. Runners on second and third. Wickline up to bat for the Mavericks. Wanting to make something happen here. Mavericks wanting that 2-out rally like the Spartans had in the last inning. And there's a strike. Wickline didn't like that pitch. One and one's a count. Powles keeps arranging the dirt at the mound, trying to get it to where she is in her comfort zone. Wickline waits for the pitch. Here it comes. And it's a strike. Shortstop missed it. A runner's going to score. And she is safe at second. So a 2 RBI double for Wickline. Ties the ball game at 4 apiece. 2 outs. Burt back up to bat.
Up to bat, number 21.
We got a runner. McKenna Wickline will be a courtesy runner on second base. Bird up to bat. Foul ball. 0-1. Burt in the box. Powles with a windup. Pitch. She swings one. Stopped by shortstop. Too late. Runner's coming home. Backs her up. So we're going to call that a double. Runners on second and third. With Thomas up to bat.
Riley Thomas.
Browley, the pitcher on defense here tonight for the Mavericks, in the box. High ball. Inside ball. 2-0's a count. Powell's on the rubber. Here comes a pitch. Another ball. 3 in a row. I think the coach told her not to swing at this one. Either that or he was wiping the bugs off his sleeves. I'm not sure. Fouls of the pitch. Ball 4. Bases loaded. Peyton Street up to bat.
Number 2, Peyton Street.
Peyton gets a hold of this one. This could be disastrous for the Spartans.
Courtesy runner,
Number 6, Mariah Moore, courtesy runner for the pitcher on first base. Bases loaded. Tie ball game. 2 outs. Street up to bat. Powell's on the rubber. Wind up. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Peyton Street wanted that bad. 0-1. Another pitch. She gets a hold of that one to the shortstop. Got the out. And we stop the hemorrhaging. This is Roger Bennett with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We'll be right back.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back. Quick commercial break. Swapping fields. Now the Mavericks are in the field playing defense. Up to bat for the Spartans is going to be number 3, Sydney Norman. And Sydney swings a pretty good bat when she's on. Mavericks are there's the throw down. We're ready to volley ball. Bottom of the second. Tie ball game. 4 apiece. Sydney Norman up to bat. Thomas pitching. Wickline catching. Thomas digs in. Here comes the first one. And it's a ball outside. Sydney Norman digs in. Ready for another pitch. A little bit low. 2-0's count. In the dirt, ball 3. Well, Ange, we're going to see if she swings at this one. Should be a no swing.
Absolutely.
I like this girl. I can see why she's been married for so long.
If she swings, Aaron needs to have her butt. Okay, good.
All right, she listened to the coach that time. 3-1's a count. Sydney Norman is ready to swing away. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Count is full. And Sydney Norman wanted to knock the cover off the ball that time.
Yes.
And there it goes.
Good shot.
Third base. Left field fields it. That's good for a single. And here comes number 1, Reagan Klein, up to bat for the Spartans. Throwing Sydney's tools back to the dugout.
Next up to bat for the Lady Spartans is number 1, Reagan Klein.
Reagan, an amazing bunter with just out of this world speed. She shows bunt, pulls back. It'll be ball 1. She's going to test the Maverick speed. See how fast those horses are. Shows bunt, high ball. 2-0 count. Nothing Reagan likes better than a good walk. Thomas ready to pitch. And there it is. Foul ball. I think she was on base before the third baseman got to the ball. She herself is a fast horse. 2-1. Reagan back in the box. She strokes it to first base and gets there. Runners on first and second. No outs. Allie Martin up to bat for the Spartans.
Up to bat, number 21, Allie Martin.
Thomas with the pitch. Here it comes. Ball high. Most of these first pitches have been balls, and they've been high. Thomas's pitch. Allie gets a piece of it. She tags third. So Sydney Norman will go back to the dugout, and that's a single for Allie Martin. Kenna Collins stepping in the box with her ghost.
Up to bat, number 11.
Let's see what she does with it. Fouls it off right to the coach at third base. Little early. Collins needs to be in the front of the box there, and she is. Good adjustment. And that one's in the dirt. Reagan will steal third. Allie will steal second. So runners on 2 and 3. Wide open first base for Kenna. Here comes Thomas's pitch. 1-1's a count. She gets a hold of one, fouls it off.
Please return the foul balls to either dugout.
1 and 2's a count for Collins. Thomas on the rubber. Collins in the box. And here comes a pitch. And it's in the dirt. And Reagan will score. 5-4 ball game. Allie Martin's on third. Two and two's a count. Collins ready for the ball. And she's safe at first. We're going to call that a single. Runner scores. Allie Martin touches home plate. We have one out, 6-4 ball game. Number 20, Campbell Bundy up to bat for the Spartans. A couple miscues from the Mavericks. I thought it was going to be one-sided early in the ball game with the Spartans making a few, but the Mavericks are answering.
Just number 20, Campbell Bundy.
Campbell steps in the box, and Kenna's saying, hit me home. She's showing bunt. And foul ball. Stabbing at it. Bundy having a quick conference with Coach Ambler. And now she's ready. There's your pitch. Out at second is Kenna Collins. High ball. Collins did the right thing by tagging up, but then just couldn't get there. It was just too easy of a throw to second base. So with two away, Campbell's on first. Heaster's up to bat. And if Heaster gets a hold of one, it's going to be bye-bye. Maddie Baker's going to come in for Campbell Bundy. Courtesy runner on first.
Up to bat, number 24, Haley.
And Maddie Baker knows this Mavericks team very well. And there's a strike right down the pipe. Heaster didn't like it, and Baker's safe at second. And there's your third out. 6-4 ball game. We'll take a quick break with them while they swap fields. This is Roger Bennett with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Stay tuned.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
All right, welcome back.
0, Evie, Canterbury.
Top of the third, Spartans 6, Mavericks 4. Canterbury up to bat. Powell's on the mound. Campbell still behind the plate. Here comes your pitch. Swing, foul ball. Be strike one. Evie Canterbury. Wanted the last one real bad. Here's your pitch. And there it is. Right to Allie Martin. I'm not sure whose kid that is, but she's a ball player.
I think she's my kid today.
Oh, Angie Martin says it's her kid today. So she's claiming her after that play.
Up to bat, number 36, Aaliyah Clarkson.
I don't think she was real fond of it in the first inning, but, we got to get the jitters out. Clarkson up to bat. Powell's. Here's the pitch. Swing. Foul ball. Strike one. Clarkson. Fouls with the pitch. Ball. 1-1. Ball 2. 2-1's a count. Clarkson daring her to throw a strike. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. 2-2's a count. Fowles gave you a strike. Here we go. Foul ball. It looked like it might have been an off-speed pitch from Powell's. Two and two. Clarkson wanting to get something started. Swing and a miss. 3rd strike, and she goes back to the dugout. 2 away for the Spartans. Ariana South up to bat for the Mavericks. Mavericks hoping for a 2-out rally, and the Spartans are not wanting to let that happen. So let's see who wins this battle. Fouls on the rubber. Wind up. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Powell's is moving the dirt around so much out there. I'm waiting for her to plant the crops. Strike. 1-1. South didn't like that one. And she's got her LXT. I'm going to have to buy some stock in Louisville Slugger. I can see that. Yeah, everybody's packing a Louisville Slugger LXT, and here's a pitch. Fouled off. 1-2's a count. Powell's way ahead. Powell's got the signal from the dugout. Let's see what this 2-strike pitch is going to look like. Ball high. I think she tried to throw off speed that time. Got a little high on her. 2-2. And there it is. Strike 3. And just like that, we're out of that one. We'll take a quick break here with them. This is Roger Bennett with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
One-Way Towing, the source for all of your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Welcome back. Liz Wooding will be leadoff batter for this inning. Thomas on the mound. Wickline still behind the plate. No changes made there. Wooding with a 3-run triple. Our last at bat here. Wanting to make something happen again. Thomas's pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Somewhat frigid temperatures here today, and the wind's not helping. And I'm at the age where I feel it in my bones. I'm sure it's hard on these girls. Thomas's pitch. Wooding strokes it to deep left field, bounces off the fence. She'll get a double, a stand-up double for Liz Wooding.
I thought that was over.
Bounced off the fence, and I thought that one was really out of here. She hit that ball like it stole her lunch money. What a hit from Liz Wooding. Up to bat number 22, Jenna Groves. I think if the temperatures would have been warmer, that ball would have been out of here. Jenna Groves steps in the box. I'm going to see if Thomas throws an outside pitch on the first one. And she does. You got to bait him with something. Might as well be an outside pitch. Right, Angie?
That's right.
Yeah, I like this woman. I've been right all day. I've never been right that much in my life the whole time I've been married.
I forgot to say absolutely.
Another high ball. 2-0's count. Wooding looking to steal third. Groves saying, be patient. I'll bring you around. Ooh. A low strike on that one. From my angle, that didn't look like a strike, but we got to go with what Carter says. That one hit Groves somewhere on the left side. Knee, ankle, foot, shin, somewhere in that vicinity.
Go, Jen Jen!
2-2's the count. Here's a pitch. And it is a slow roller in between first and second. She'll get to first base. We're going to call that a base hit. Wooding advances to third.
Should be interference on third base.
Runners on the corners.
Didn't give it to her.
Should have had some interference on third base. Carter didn't see it. Byers up to bat. She took a hot one in the last game, right on her foot, and took her out. She's back today. A little bit of swelling, I hear, but she's ready to play ball. There's your pitch. In the dirt. Ball 1. No outs. 6-4 ball game. Bottom of the third. High ball. Number 2. 2-0's the count. Byers wants to get a hold of one. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Byers looking at the fence instead of the ball. Two and one's the count. Swing and a miss. She'll throw that inside pitch again. I'll guarantee it. Thomas with the windup. Here it comes. And another swing and a miss. Tagged out on a drop third strike. Groves advanced to second. Runners on 2 and 3. Sydney Norman up to bat. After Byers is K. Norman with her LXT. Ball inside.
Up to bat, number 3, Sid Norman.
Another LXT out there. Foul ball. 1-1. Thomas on the rubber. Wind up in the pitch. Strike. Sid let that one go right by her. 2-1's the count. 1-2's the count. I'm sorry. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sydney Norman. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. Thomas starting to feel the rhythm here. Number 1, Reagan Klein up to bat. Runners on 2 and 3.
Reagan's past due.
Reagan Klein is due for a hit. There's the pitch. Outside. Almost like clockwork. The first one's going to be higher outside. Thomas's pitch. Swing and a miss by Klein. 1-1's a count. Odd for her. Foul ball. 1-2. Two away. In between first and second, Reggie will make it there. Wooding will score, and here comes Groves.
She's hurt. She's down.
It looks to me like we had a textbook tackle there at first base. Klein goes down, so does the first baseman.
She should get second base, right, Rod? Or am I wrong?
The official should advance her to second base. I would give her a home run if it was me.
Yes. At least a triple.
Yeah. At a minimum, a triple. But interference, and she does get second. They called fielder interference because she was not making a play on the ball. For those of you that don't know, a defensive player can be in the baseline if they're making a play on a hit ball.
She's coming back.
Otherwise, the runner has the right of way. So they've made a call, now reversed a call. Let's see if she gets to go back second again. Nonetheless,
Number 21, Allie Martin.
Reagan Klein on first, Allie Martin up to bat, and Allie Martin's due for a big hit.
Patience.
Strike. She's safe.
She gets second anyway.
And now she did get second, the old-fashioned way. To Reagan Klein on second, Allie Martin up to bat, 1 strike on her. She showed bunt, but I think that was a superficial fake because Allie Martin's a swing-away kind of batter.
Reagan is.
Now Reagan has stole third. Not much a Mavericks can do with that kind of speed. Allie Martin, 1-1's a count, and that's a low ball. Klein looking to score or aggravating the catcher.
Notice Allie standing in the box.
Yeah. And you would think at this level of play, Angie, that the batters would know when there's a runner on third to back out of the box. I mean, I'm not sure whose kid that is, but
Now wait.
here.
This is definitely a conversation. Do you know that if she gets out of the box and the catcher throws it to third,
That's interference.
interference on her?
Yes,
She
I had
has to stay in that box.
I had to
I had to correct Roger there.
well, I had that called on me actually in a game in rec league.
Allie's got a weak hit.
She's safe. Runner will score. Allie will get to first base on sheer luck. We're going to call that.
Yes. Yes, Roger, we've had that call on us a few different times. And in a tournament last year in Roanoke, Virginia, we played a team, and Allison was in the box, and the catcher came up and hit her.
Yep.
And
Safe.
obviously they tried to
Kenna
get
Collins with a base hit. Allie will advance to second. We're going to have another 2-out rally, it looks like, for the Spartans.
That was Kenna Collins. Up to bat is number 20,
I only got this much cord.
Of what? How much do you have?
Campbell Bundy up to bat for the Spartans. Kenna Collins on first. Allie Martin on second. And here's a pitch. Swing. Foul ball. Campbell got a piece of that one.
Yeah, that's what I did.
There's a pitch. Strike. Inside corner. And this umpire loves those pitches, Angie.
Looks like that pole was right in my way, Ross.
Yeah, it's been in my way most of the night, too.
You better write that down. Ooh, Campbell almost went for it.
Angie, in your younger years, the pole wasn't in your way, was it?
It was
It was
never.
actually part of your furnishings. We won't talk about that too much here on the Greenbrier Valley channel.
No, we won't do that. Roger.
Swing and a miss by Campbell. And that will end the rally for the Spartans. 9-4 ball game. Top of the fourth now. We're going to take a quick break here at the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. This is Roger Bennett. Don't go anywhere.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by SJ Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. SJ Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. SJ Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
All right, we're back here at Spartan Field. Top of the fourth, Spartans 9, James Monroe 4. Powell's warming up. Campbell still catching. No changes there for the Spartans. Quick throw down. Collins missed it. Allie can't pick it up. There we go.
Butterfingers.
Oh, Butterfingers Martin, we're going to call her today. The umpire over there talking with the James Monroe Maverick coach. Looks like up to the bat, Grayson Dowdy for the Mavericks. She makes her way to the plate.
Up to bat. Number 17, Grayson Dowdy. Just watch here. Uh-oh. We having a conference here? What's going on? Must be making some changes in the lineup.
All right, now the official's going to the east dugout. Puts the helmet on that slick head of his. And it looks like we're ready to play ball.
Did you see it?
That's nice. Powell's with a pitch. Ball one. Tried to bait her with an outside pitch. In the dirt, ball two.
Was she going for the slap hit there, or was she going for the bunt?
I couldn't really tell. Your furniture's in my way.
Mm-hmm. Just took a drink there, Raj.
Nothing like a cold one, is there, Ange?
Nothing like a cold one. She's going for the bunt.
Ball three in the dirt. 3-0's a count.
What do you think they'll do here, Raj?
Well, I think they probably should pitch a strike. She probably won't swing.
You're probably right.
Wow. I just like this kid more and more each day. I ain't never been right so much in at least 9 years. Oh, ball four. And she'll take her base. I don't think Powell's wanted to let her hit the ball. Didn't want to take that chance. Let's get her out at second, Powell said.
Next up to bat, number 1, Peyton Griffith. At the top of the lineup.
Yeah.
The Lady Mavs.
Top of the lineup. Peyton Griffith steps in the box. Powell's on the rubber. Wind up in the pitch.
Ooh,
She wanted it bad. Ball one. Mavericks coach has got a lot of dust on him. He just keeps dusting himself off. Or he's calling a play, I'm not sure. But swing, foul ball, right at the home plate dugout. 1-1's a count. Powell's arranging the dirt. Back on the rubber. Ball high. 2-1.
Like 6th inning, can you do last call for 50-50? And I'm just going to take it to this concession stand. Okay, thank you.
Another ball.
Powell's is out of the zone right now.
3-1's a count. Powell's struggling. It's going to take her a little bit to get the dirt fixed back the way she wants it after that inning.
Take a deep breath.
Mavericks runner on first. No outs.
There we
Right
go.
down the pipe.
Back.
And that's going to be fielded by Reagan Klein. 1 away.
Up to bat, number 33, Shea Wickline.
Shea Wickline up to bat for the Mavericks. Powell's starting to find her zone here. Wickline looking to make something happen. 1 out, 9-4 ball game. Top of the 4th.
Looks like she's going to
Ball high.
see maybe a bunt attempt coming, but I don't think so.
And that's a high ball. It's going to be foul. 1-1's the count now. Powell's on the rubber. Wind up in the pitch.
Oh.
Going to be a strike. 1-2's the count. Powell's on the rubber. Pitch. High ball, and it's going to go foul right on the top of the press box. I felt that one in my teeth. 1-2 the count.
Please return foul balls to the dugouts as quickly as possible. Thank you. Got her.
Swing and a miss.
Maybe she's back to her zone.
And Wickline will go back to the dugout. 2 away. Runner on 1.
Up to bat.
Chloe Burt up to bat. Foul ball. 0-1. Bird got a piece of it. She's going to try to get it all this time. She steps in the box. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That was high and outside. She would need a 48-inch bat to touch that one.
Sure would like to have some of these pins, Roger. One-way towing.
Well, I'll hook you right up.
Okay.
One-way towing happens to be one of the sponsors tonight. Swing, and that's going to go foul. Norman trying to get there, but just a few steps away.
Got some power behind that hit.
0-2 the count. Burt wanting to make something happen. Howells with the wind-up. Pitch, swing, third
Good
base.
stop.
Out at first, and that ends that one. We'll take a quick break with him here. This is Roger Bennett with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Stay tuned.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
One-Way Towing, the source for all of your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash to just plain stuck. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth, 9-4 ball game. Spartans on top of the James Monroe Mavericks. Number 24.
The Lady Spartans is number 24.
Haley Heaster. Haley in the box. Thomas delivers a pitch. High ball. 1-0's the count. Ball 2. Another LXT.
She's pretty patient in the box.
I'm going to start counting the Louisville Slugger bats, and that's going to make my decision whether I buy stock in that company.
As many times as you said, I've already jumped in.
Hey, nice hit. Haley Heaster hits one right just over second base's glove for a base hit. Number 30, Liz Wooding up to bat.
Just missed a home run earlier. Up to bat, number 30, Liz Wooding.
Bounced one off the fence earlier. Ball outside. Angie, what'd you think of her hit? Oh, foul ball.
The one, I really thought it was going over. I mean, I think if the wind hadn't been into play, I believe it would have gone.
Yeah. They got to learn to hit the direction of the wind, but not against the wind. You know, we got to have that tailwind.
There it is.
Whoa.
Oh, robbed.
Hit right to second, and second base made a play on that one. It was coming hot.
Still a nice hit by Liz Wooding.
Beautiful hit. One away. Jenna Groves up to bat. Haley Heaster still stuck on first base.
Up to bat, number 22, Jenna Groves.
And Groves with her LXT. Ball high. That seems to be the first pitch choice.
Jenna's been in a little batting slump, but I think she's ready to come out of it.
Yeah, let's see what she does. With pitch number 2, swing.
Oh, that's a hard hit ball right there.
Right in the hole. So she'll go to first. Heaster's on second. 1 out. Byers up to bat. She struck out the last time at bat, so she's definitely due a good hit. It's good to see her walking good.
Spartans is number 12, Haley Byers.
After that hard shot she took on the foot a few days ago, it's good to see her back in the game. Swing and a miss. They're going to pitch it inside to her every time. They did last time. Oh and 1.
I think that foot's still bothering her a little bit.
Swing. Out at third. Way to get the lead runner for the Mavs. Good heads-up play by the third baseman. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. With Sydney the Hammer Norman up to bat.
Up to bat, number 3, Sid Norman.
And I want to mention she's got an LXT also.
Yes, she does. I used to call Sid the Sid Monster when I coached her years ago.
First pitch, swing, foul ball. Sid's digging in deep. She wants a good hit.
For her to be so little, she's got a strong bat.
In the dirt, ball 1. 1-1. Sydney the Hammer Norman.
I think she'd appreciate that a lot better than Sid Monster.
Yep, foul ball. 1 and 2's the count now. There's a pretty good sized hole right in front of the scoreboard.
Looks like we got Kenna Collins warming up in the outfield there. Oh, Sid went for the changeup.
And that's 3. So they'll change fields. We'll take a break. This is Roger Bennett
and Angie Martin
with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
Welcome back. Spartan Field, top of the 5th, 9-4 ball game. Spartans on top of James Monroe Mavericks. Mavericks, one of those teams you can't let hang around.
No, obviously I think they've come a long way since last year as well.
They have. They are a team that will beat you if you let them hang around. You got to pull away.
Spartans have made some changes in the lineup. We've got a new Bailey Birchfield in left field, and it looks like we still got Haley out in right field.
And Lacey, they've swapped out the catchers. Lacey Patriaka
For the James Monroe Mavericks
will be
Number 4,
catching
Riley Thomas.
for Emily Powell's behind the plate. She's got her rocking her Easton
Right there,
Jen
we-
Schroe catcher's equipment with her sunglasses.
We got a new third baseman out there too, Roger, and I'm not sure who that is. Maddie Baker in the lineup now.
And you know Maddie likes playing against this James Monroe team. She's actually from Monroe County.
Oh, glad she's getting to see some action tonight.
So she knows all the girls on the Mavericks team. Friends with most of them, I believe. We've got number 4, Riley Thomas, which is the pitcher for the Mavericks, up to bat.
And not to mention the cleanup batter.
Yeah, she's
Not much to
definitely
clean up here.
not one you want to take lightly. If she can get her bat on that ball, it's going to go for a ride. And there it goes. Sid
And she overran
Bailey
it.
Birchfield
Yeah, Bailey.
overran that ball.
Third base. She's going to third. It's a good throw and a good catch,
So
but not quite.
she got a triple.
Bailey
Oh.
Birchfield just ran too far up on that ball.
Yep. So they'll get a courtesy runner for the pitcher. And that's going to be number 6.
Mariah Moore for the pitcher.
So Mariah Moore on third, no outs. And Peyton Street up to bat.
Peyton Street.
Peyton Street also a good hitter.
I think she's a young
High,
player
ball
for the
one.
Mavericks. I'm not sure.
I watched her in rec league for a few years. She's a ball player.
Yep. Good kid. She's either a freshman or a sophomore, I'm pretty confident.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
And she's sporting the green Ghost bat, Roger, not the LXT.
Yeah. That seems to be the two bats that are the most popular, the Easton Ghost and the Louisville Slugger LXT. Ball high, 2-1.
Did you say Lacey was a catcher? Oh, I missed that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Inside, ball 3.
good job back there by number 14, Lacey Patriaka.
Powell's with a pitch.
Close.
Ball 4. Runners on the corners. No outs.
Who is that?
Skylar Clarkson up to bat.
Number 34, Skylar Clarkson.
For the Mavericks. Powell sizing her up. Figures out what she wants to throw. Steps on the rubber. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
Ball 1. Runner goes second. Catcher smart enough not to throw it. I believe that'd have been a good time for a fake throw.
I believe it would have been.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. Clarkson wants a piece of that ball. Ball outside. 2-1. Powell's row cropping out there.
Believe I better watch third base. She's got some speed on her, too.
I believe that was one of the fastest girls in rec league when she was playing.
I bet she was.
Strike.
Ooh, that was a
outside corner strike, 2-2. Catcher doing an amazing job of framing also. Inside, ball 3, full count. Powell needs to throw a strike here. This is a fine opportunity for a changeup. And if I was a coach, that's what I'd call.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't coach, Roger, because I wouldn't know what to tell him.
And that was ball 4.
That was.
Bases loaded, no outs. And we've got Aaliyah Clarkson.
Number 36, Aaliyah Clarkson up to bat.
She has an opportunity.
At the number 7 batter for the Mavericks.
To make something happen here.
She's stepping.
High
She's
ball.
ready.
Bases loaded, no outs. Shouldn't be any pressure on her at all. Swing.
Good call.
Out. Out at home.
Good job by Emily knowing where the play was.
Yeah, good heads-up play by the pitcher, Emily Powell, to toss it right back to the catcher and get one out.
Up to bat, number 24, Ariana South.
South up to bat for the Mavericks. Bases loaded, one out. See what she does with her opportunity. We have a courtesy runner, number 8, back on first base for number 36.
Runner for
Aaliyah
36, Aaliyah Clarkson. Number 8, Monica Moore.
Swing and a miss. Skylar Clarkson. Swing and a miss. Ariana South. 0-2's the count. Powell's can open up her pitching book at this point. Foul ball. South still alive. Bases loaded, one out. So what would you call here, Angie?
Well, I would, if it was me, change up. Whoop. She got a base hit out of that. Oh, and Bailey Birchfield makes an error. We got another run coming in. She cleaned the bases.
So we got a 3 RBI double. For Ariana South. And just like that, it's a 9-7 ball game.
Up to bat, number 17, Grayson Dowdy.
Grayson Dowdy will step in the box for the Mavericks.
She was.
One runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss.
I believe she was looking at her third base coach when she swung that bat.
0-1. Powell's on the rubber. Wind up.
Oh, that was a look. That looked good.
1-1.
One out.
We were talking about that Maverick team not letting them hang around. Ball outside. 2-1.
They're definitely not giving up.
Dowdy packing her Easton Ghost. In the dirt. Ball 3. Powell struggling to find her mark. Emily's one of the girls. She played several years at Rec League in Alderson, West Virginia. Ball 4. Runners on 1 and 2, 1 away. Ambler calls time. He wants to make an adjustment. So he's going to put Totten in right field. For Heaster. If you can see the replay on that left field hit. We have a pitch and change. Kenna Collins will come in and take the mound. And we have the dynamic duo back. Kenna Collins pitched to Lacey for several years. And what a combination. At one point, they were the best pitcher-catcher combination in the Rec League here in Greenbrier County. And I have to say they had one of the best coaches I've ever met.
Who was that coach, Roger?
That was Roger Bennett.
Roger Bennett. You know, I had a sneaky suspicion you were going to say that.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he done a great job.
Well, they're playing high school ball now, so that does say something.
Yeah. Yeah, they wanted it bad.
There'll be a couple strong players next year for sure.
It looks like Haley Heaster's going to go to shortstop.
Yeah.
They've got Totten in right field. And is that Birchfield still in left?
Birchfield, yes. Bailey Birchfield is in left. Oh, it even looks like, did Allie Martin come out of the lineup? And Nora Ambler is in the lineup at second base, I believe.
Huh. So Coach making a lot of changes here today. Nice practice pitch from Collins. She's going to arrange the dirt. And it looks like we're back to playing ball.
All right, here we go.
A lot of these girls have batted against Collins in the past in the Rec League here in Greenbrier County.
Up to bat, number 1, Peyton Griffith.
Top of the lineup here for the Mavericks, Peyton Griffith, leadoff batter.
Good to see some of these younger players getting some playing time here in the varsity game.
Absolutely, and there's a
That's
ball.
a hard hit ball, but that's to Reagan Klein.
Reagan will.
And that's not likely that's about, and she got her.
She's out. A double
That's a heck
play.
of a play right there.
First pitch, double
And
play.
that's 3 outs.
Collins comes off the mound. What a heads-up play. Good play by Reagan Klein. Great catch by the shortstop. And we're out of that inning.
Yes. So we're lucky to get out of that one, Roger.
We are 9-7, and we stopped the bleeding. We're going to take a quick break with them. This is Roger Bennett.
And Angie Martin.
Here with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Stay tuned. 2-point ball game.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
Here's the replay of the bomb that got hit to left center. Reagan Klein making the play on the ball, heads up enough to transition into the throw to second base, and double play.
Wow.
Got the Spartans out of the inning.
Nora Ambler was the one with the catch there.
That was Nora, but I thought it was a shortstop, but it was Nora. We're ready to play ball again here. Pitcher's taking a couple practice pitches. There's the throw down, and we got a batter. Number 1, Reagan Klein. We're at the top of the lineup here for the Spartans.
And, Roger, we better get on the bats. This is the bottom of the 5th. Up to bat for the Lady Spartans. Number 1, Reagan Klein.
Thomas with a pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
Reagan pulled around like she was going to bunt again.
Thomas on the rubber. Reagan ready for the pitch. Stabbed at it, missed. 1-1's the count.
Oh, Reagan's not too successful on the bunt. She's got 2 strikes on her, so chances are she's going to hit away.
Swing and a miss. And Reagan goes down.
You don't see that too often.
She's usually clutch getting on base.
Up to bat, number 9, Nora Ambler.
Nora Ambler up to bat for the Spartans. 1 away. High ball.
This may be her first appearance at the bat this varsity season.
A 1-0's the count.
There you
Swing.
go. Good hit.
Third base. Good play. And she's
gonna
safe.
make it. Error on the third baseman for the throw. Throw was in the dirt. Nora
Hard.
Ambler, first base.
Hard for the first baseman to wrangle that.
Up to bat for the Lady Spartans, number 11, Kenna Collins.
Collins up to bat. She come in for and started pitching the last inning. Threw 1 pitch, and the inning was over. Ball 1. Ambler on first. Collins looking for a base hit.
Need some insurance runs here, Roger.
Absolutely. That Maverick team, you can't let them hang around
Hey,
too long, and that's a bomb
to center
to
field.
center, and it's caught. That's 2 outs. Good hit by Collins, but center field made a play on that ball. We got number 14, Lacey Patriaka up to bat.
Up to bat, number 14, Lacey Patriaka.
She's wanting to make something happen. Packing Easton goes, swing and a miss. Knows what she did wrong right off the bat.
She has seen some bats at Varsity, and she's came in clutch. Let's see if she can do it here.
She's done well batting this year.
Here it is, right up the
Right
middle.
to the pitcher, easy throw, there's 3 away. So that's the end of that. We will see you back here at the top of the 6th after a word from our sponsors. Don't go away.
One-Way Towing, the source for all of your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
Up to bat, number 33, Shane Wickline.
Wickline up to bat for the Mavericks. Top of the 6th here. Collins on the mound. Lacey behind the plate.
Second batter in the lineup. She's your catcher, who's doing a superb job.
Strike, first pitch strike. We like it.
She wishes now she would have swung.
In the dirt, ball 1. 1-1's a count.
We play here tomorrow, Roger, back here at the Spartan softball field at 5:30 against Bluefield. Up the middle.
Pitcher and second base couldn't corral that one. That's a base hit for Wickline. We
Just a
got
good hit
21,
there.
Chloe Burt up to bat.
Up to bat, number 21, Chloe Burt.
Burt also a hitter. Number 3 in the lineup for the Mavericks. Packing her LXT.
All right, number 3 batter's up.
She gets her signal from the coach, Collins. Collins steps on the rubber.
Twirling the bat. Got a strike call.
Strike one.
Bunt, and she went for it.
She tried to bunt, but didn't work. So strike one.
Seriously. I think that's 270 something.
Collins with the pitch. Foul ball down third baseline. 0-2's the count now.
Half of 78. What's that? 39. Good. 39. I'll meet him at the concession stand.
2 strikes, no outs. Runner on first.
Collins on the rubber. Wind up. Here's the pitch. High ball.
21 almost.
That was a good 2-strike
Was
pitch.
reaching out for that.
Really good 2-strike pitch. One and two. Pitch. Fouled it down third baseline. Burt, 1-2's the count. Collins with the pitch. High ball. 2-2.
21. She's tempted to swing at that.
She's
Chloe
definitely
Burt.
wanting it.
She's wanting it.
I think I'd throw a change up here since you got a ball to waste. High ball. Counts full now. It's got to be a good one.
Batter took a deep breath.
Collins. Pitch. Foul ball. Burt's hanging in there. She's like this Mavericks team. You can't let them hang around or they will make something happen. Collins with the pitch. High ball, and she'll take her base.
All right. Runners on first and second now.
No outs.
Cleanup batter coming up to bat.
Number 4, Riley Thomas. She's the pitcher.
Number 4, Riley Thomas. Top of the 6th here.
I'd look for Thomas to show bunt. I'd say that's what's going to happen. No, she's swinging away, and there it goes. Totten couldn't corral that one. Didn't see a lot of effort there. So that's going to be a
21 has her wheels on. Chloe Burt going in to score.
That's going to be a 2 RBI double for Thomas. Tie ball game, top of the 6th.
Up to bat, number 2, Peyton Street.
With Street up to bat, they're getting a courtesy runner for the pitcher. That's number 6, Mariah Moore. She's fast as lightning.
Courtesy runner number 6, Mariah Moore, for the pitcher. Got this young batter.
Street steps in the box.
Street up to bat.
Her Easton Ghost.
Looked like a good pitch. Got behind the catcher. Quick to grab it up.
That looked like a strike, but he called it a ball. Must have been a little low. One of those to count. Collins with the pitch. High ball. 2 of those to count.
No outs.
Tie ball game, no outs. Not a good situation. There's a hit. To shortstop.
What are we?
First base. She's out at first.
Good thing the girls were paying attention because I was looking for the play on third.
1 away.
If I didn't have this huge pole in front of me, maybe I could see what was going on, Roger.
Well, she checked the runner.
Good job, Easter, on shortstop.
Yeah, she checked the runner, made the right throw. Good heads-up play. Get the easy out. Good pitch.
Up to bat,
It's number 34, Skylar Clarkson. Takes the first pitch.
Can't remember what she did last at bat. Can you, Roger?
I do not.
Don't know where my statistician is.
Foul ball. She's got 2 on her. She's going to have to swing away now.
Maddie Baker and Jenna charging for the bunt play. Good movement on the field by everybody.
Collins. Right down the pipe. Foul ball.
2 strikes. Be nice to put one by her right now. What would be your pitch call, Roger?
Depending on her off speed, she used to have a killer changeup, but I haven't seen it lately. If she could throw that changeup, I believe she would. There it is.
There it is.
Good pitch. Caught the outside corner, and she thought it was a ball.
Good call, Roger.
So 2 away. Tie ball game. Runner on second.
Aaliyah Clarkson.
Aaliyah Clarkson steps in the box for the Mavericks. Packing her LXT. High ball. Collins. Pitch. Swing and a miss.
Oh, and she is wanting to hit that ball. She was swinging for the fence there, Roger.
She was. Pass ball. Catcher decides to eat it. Runner on third. 2 away. 2-1's a count.
9-9. 2 outs. Look good.
Ball.
Look good. A little outside, I'm assuming.
3-1.
Catcher tried to frame it perfect.
Communication between the pitcher and catcher. Here it comes. Right down the pipe.
There you go.
Strike.
That's 3 outs. Oh. I thought that was 3 strikes.
Counts
My
full
bad.
now. She wants it bad.
I think I need to pay attention, Roger.
This. This got to be a good one. That inside corner looks pretty, and she got it.
There we go. I knew it the whole time.
3 down. Tie ball game. Bottom of the 6th. We'll take a quick break. This is Roger Bennett.
And Angie Martin.
For the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Stay tuned.
All right, listen up, because we have your half and half ticket winner. Number 2, 3. Does everybody have their tickets out? 2, 3, 0, 0, 7, 9, 1. 2300791 is your winning ticket for your half and half drawing today. Please pick up your cash in the concession stand. Thank you all for doing that. Starting off, bottom of the 6th, number 24, Haley Heaster.
All right, Haley Heister up to bat. Bottom of the 6th inning, tie ball game. Heister wants to make something happen. No changes in the pitcher-catcher combination for the Mavs. Thomas pitched right back at her, bounces off of her. Error by second base, and Heister turns the corner but doesn't go. Now she goes with another arrow, throwing the ball around as the Mavericks.
That's just what we needed to get this 6th inning started, Raj.
Absolutely, and Liz Wooding up to bat, showing strong batting skills here today.
All right, Liz.
Heister don't have to run. She's in scoring position, but she ain't got to go nowhere. Thomas. Here comes the pitch. Wooding, deep right field. Caught. Heister tags up. Makes it to third.
That was Liz Wooding at bat. Next up to bat for the Lady Spartans is number 22, Jenna Groves.
Jenna Groves up to bat for the Spartans.
Can't get this thing to work. Go ahead run on third base. Jenna Groves. Well, they tried to appeal the call at second base, saying Heister left too soon, but the umpire saw differently.
Yeah, I watched her tag up.
I did too. I guess it never
in
hurts
the dirt.
to give
Ball
it a
one.
shot.
No. When you're playing a AAA school like Greenbrier East, you want try to get everything to work for you.
Absolutely.
I love it when you agree with me. Ball high.
Jenna's got 2 balls on her. She's
2-0.
being a very patient batter right now, which is what they need.
I don't think they want Jenna getting a hold of one. And it's a hot one. There's a base hit.
She cranked
all the
that
way
one.
almost to the fence.
She's going to make it to first base on that.
Runner will score. 10-9 ball game. Jenna's on first.
They got that in pretty quickly.
They did.
I saw Jenna warming up in the batting cage, and she was definitely putting some power behind it. And it's showing in this game.
Well, we got Baker up to bat. Played against some of her former teammates. And we have a courtesy runner for Jenna.
Courtesy runner for Jenna Groves, number 18, Bailey Clagan.
So Clagan comes in. She's on first. Baker's up to bat.
Coach Aaron trying to pull some things out of the hat to
He's got the rabbit by the ears and he's pulling it out, isn't he?
Yes. He needs to. Get the wand out. Up to bat, number 16, Maddie Baker.
Like I said, Maddie's no stranger to this Mavericks team. She's played with most of those girls.
She's a young player as well, and I think she's going to be a strong player for East in the future.
Swing and a miss by Baker.
She's wanting it.
She got the signal from Ambler. Show bunt.
Oh, she pulled back in time. Just barely.
So 1-1's a count. Runner on 1 and 1 out.
1-1, the count.
Ball high.
Patience, that's good.
2-1.
I think it's getting a little colder out there, Roger. All the girls are...
Yeah, I'm waiting to see how many of these expensive bats get busted.
Yeah, that's not good.
In the dirt, ball 3. Runner will advance. Clagan's on second. Baker got the signal. And she hits a bomb, and it is going to go by the center fielder.
She's got an RBI out of that. I believe she's going to get a triple.
We're going to call it a triple RBI.
What a nice hit by the young player, Maddie Baker.
Beautiful hit by Baker, and her teammates on the other team are even cheering for her, I believe.
That's good sportsmanship right there.
And she's a freshman, I'm hearing.
I think she's their freshman. Have a couple strong freshmen, actually 3 strong freshmen out there.
So number 2, Bailey Birchfield steps in the box for the Greenbrier East Spartans. Thomas, pitch. Bailey looking to bunt.
Number 2, Bailey Birchfield.
Bailey was looking to bunt and didn't pull back in time, apparently.
Bailey's been struggling a little bit at the bat, but has had a couple hits. Nope, pulled back.
1-1. Thomas. Pitch. Bunt. Foul ball. 1-2.
Runner on third, Maddie Baker. 1 out.
Maddie can taste home plate from where she's at. Somebody's lip gloss hit the field.
Bailey will definitely be swinging away here. She's due. Good hit here.
In the dirt. Ball 3. Ball 2.
Maddie's wanting to come home so bad.
2-2's the count.
Oh, my goodness. Bailey ducked, and he called it a strike.
That's 2 away for the Spartans, and number 1, Reagan Klein, up to bat.
Up to bat for the Lady Spartans, Reagan Klein.
Will she swing away or try to take a bunt this time? She's getting a little anxious with her bunts and stabbing at him a little bit. She's got to calm down and be patient. Wait on the ball.
She's been trying to do a slap hit.
And she zings one.
And that's just what she needed to do, stand in the box and hit the ball, and it was a good hit at that.
Base hit. Runner scores.
RBI for Reagan.
12-9 ball game.
That's what I like to see. The bats are working. Up to bat for the Lady Spartans, number 9, Nora Ambler.
Nora Ambler up to bat for the Spartans.
Had a good hit the last at-bat. Good hard hit to third base. Let's see if she can do it again.
Fouls it away.
She's wanting it.
On top of the visitors' dugout.
Please return foul balls to either dugout as quickly as possible. Thank you.
She's got to come around on that ball a little bit faster. Maybe back up in the box.
Maybe so. That's hard to tell those girls to do, though.
Ball high. 1-1.
Reagan goes for second, and she
thought about third.
Yes, she did. Catcher made a good throw, but shortstop missed it.
Bobbled the old ball.
Bobbled it.
One and one. Ambler in the box. Reggie looking at third.
And I bet she goes on the next pitch. Nope.
Foul ball.
Foul.
1-2's the count. Nora got a piece of it.
Love to see Nora get a hold of one here.
I'm still not sure why she's standing in front of the box.
She needs to back up just a touch. Oh, my goodness, that was close. And Reggie goes to third base easily.
I think they were looking for an
Opportunity.
interference call here.
Opportunity for an RBI for Nora.
She hits it
Little
right
weak
to first
hit.
base, and that's going to end
It's
it.
okay. All right, that's 3 outs.
12-9.
Going in to the top of the 7th, Raj. 12-9.
We'll take a step away here and have a word from our sponsors. This is Roger Bennett
And Angie Martin.
for the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Here we are.
Number 24, Ariana South.
South up to bat for the Mavericks. Top of the 7th, 12-9 ball game. Spartans are three outs away from sealing this deal. Show and bunt.
I thought she went.
I thought she did too.
Somebody needs to check that, but maybe not.
we get our replay camera to give us that angle. Oh, it was a strike.
There's two. He did call it a strike. Hold on, folks.
We've got a little bit of malfunction in the scoreboard. We got her fixed now.
Same
that
pitch.
was a pretty pitch. The umpire didn't like it. Kenna Collins on the rubber. Lacey behind the plate and a swing and a miss.
Got her.
One away.
Okay. All we need is two, Roger.
3 up, 3 down would be the best scenario that the Spartans could have at this point. Because these girls get a little momentum, they can carry it a long way. 17, Grayson Dowdy up to bat for the Mavericks. Collins, pitch, strike right down the pipe. Dowdy didn't want it.
Up to bat, number 17, Grayson Dowdy. Rumor has it, Kenna Collins, after an inning or two, gets in her stride and
swing and a miss.
Pitches strikes, and that's what I'm seeing right now.
0-2. Collins way ahead here.
Way ahead. What would you pitch here, Roger?
I'd throw the changeup. 2-strike changeup. And there it was. Oh, man, that was pretty.
Oh, my. Who is that umpire anyway?
That's Carter.
Okay, well, that explains it.
And I want to bring it up. I don't think it has any bearing on the game, but he is from Monroe County.
Yeah. There's a strike 3. Hey, that's 2 up and 2 down. And Kenna is on fire right now.
Collins is throwing the ball like she wants to win this ball game. We've got number 1, top of the lineup, Peyton Griffith up to bat.
Top of the lineup. Up to bat, number 1, Peyton Griffith.
Collins sizing her up. Here's the pitch. Inside. Ball one.
She's been a hitter for the Mavs this evening.
I'd say Ambler's going to call a few inside pitches on her. Even a good hitter's hard to get a hit on the inside. That was a high ball, number 2.
Changing propane tanks in the stands, trying to get the heater rolling out there. JB's going to have a cold game. There it is, up high. Maddie Baker. Oh, Maddie Baker tried her best.
Maddie Baker was right there. I think she thought the fence was going to jump out and bite her.
Good hustle by the catcher, the pitcher, and third base. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1. Still not hurt. Collins back on the rubber. There's the pitch. Right down the pipe to the pitcher. And she tosses her out like she's done it all of her life. And that's the ball game, folks.
What a close game.
12-9 ball game. Greenbrier East pulls out a win over James Monroe Mavericks here in Fairleigh, West Virginia.
Spartans 12, Mavs 9. Have a safe trip home.
And if you like the Roger Bennett, Angie Martin Show, give us the like and share on Facebook, thumbs up. And we want to take a second and thank all of our sponsors. If you guys are at home watching this, if it weren't for these sponsors, you could not be watching this ball game from the comfort of your home. It's cold out here today. It's worth a whole lot more on a day like today to be able to sit at home and watch these ball games. And we really want to thank our sponsors. If you can do business with these guys, they contribute so much to youth sports. Please do business with them.
Are we videoing the game tomorrow, or do we know? We are at home.
We are. We will be here tomorrow, Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We will be broadcasting live.
We play Bluefield tomorrow, Roger.
Which should be a really good game. It's going to depend on who comes to play ball that game, I think.
Absolutely.
Bluefield's got a pretty good team, so we'll see what happens there. We are going to sign off. This is Roger Bennett.
And Angie Martin.
With the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network, and thank you for watching.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.